See, that wasn't so bad. And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things. Bit by bit, we're starting to unravel this place.
What?
There are so many more threads to pull once you stop feeling.
We get another voice.
That's a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay? I'm feeling nothing, and I like that just fine. He's not wrong. Sentimentality won't help us here. We need scientific rigor. So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
How do you know?
It's our 3rd. What gave it away? Your open discussions. The last time we were here, you were in full-blown denial about the possibility of us restarting. What changed? Have you just been pretending to forget? I'm afraid not. Whatever other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me. I just wish I'd been the first. So you knew how all this worked. Why didn't you ever tell us? We could have used it to our advantage.
Sounds are a little loud for me, so let me put that a little lower and keep the voice up. There we go.
That's because there is no using it to your advantage. The more information you have, the harder it will be for you to succeed. It's not like it was that difficult to slay her last time. She may have put up a fight, but her flesh is still softer than our blade. And now she's dead, and I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave.
I love the voice of the cold. How, like, dispassionate it is. And detached from everything.
You already slew her, and you survived.
Why do you sound surprised?
Yes.
Oh, I love this guy's voice.
Then why, pray tell, are you here? Oh, I know that one. The gruff one stopped our heart and we died. Why? Because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity was a suitable reward.
Wait, the voice of the skeptic turned into the voice of the cold, I think.
Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should have been happy.
Yeah, I got the happy ending.
We weren't.
Oh no, the voice of skeptic is still there.
We were bored. You were bored. I was just unhappy. There were still answers that we needed to find. It was actually working. And you killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined everything.
What did I ruin?
How does us dying ruin everything? What aren't you telling us? It just does. And I'm not telling you lots of things, but it's for your own good. It's for the good of everyone. It seems to me like keeping secrets didn't help you last time, so you should start talking. Fine, the world doesn't stay saved if you die. And if the world isn't saved, then that means she is dead. Oh, now isn't that interesting? I assumed she'd just be a pile of old bones. But perhaps she's not. There's only one way to find out. We should go see her.
Okay.
Let's try something different this time. We've already seen what happens when we slay her, and I'm not convinced that's a way out for us. I'm not even convinced there is a world to save.
I'm with the skeptic here. It's raining. It wasn't raining last time, or the time before that. The whole path is different. We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. It wasn't different last time. What happens if so many choices? Don't go to the cabin. I'll have you know. I have you know, I didn't want to kill myself last time.
That's great to hear, but it doesn't matter because you still died. No hard feelings, right? Of course not. No feelings at all. Speak for yourself. What, you wanted us to stay in the happiness void forever? I doubt that.
It's raining. It wasn't raining last time, or the time before that. The whole path is different.
Yes, things are different, aren't they? If this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading and you're running out of time. Her Influence? What's that supposed to mean? It means exactly what I said. Don't overthink it, or you run the risk of making your task so much more difficult than it has to be. And what is that supposed to mean?
I'm never killing her again. I didn't want to kill her to begin with, but I just did it because the game said so.
Forget I said anything. I've probably already made things worse, and I need to stop talking about this now before I definitely make things worse. Come on, tell us your secrets. Haven't we been through enough? Don't we deserve to know? No. Is there a reason it would be raining? If there is, it doesn't matter. If a bit of rain is the best her influence can conjure, then we have nothing to worry about. A drenched corpse is still a corpse.
Ooh, that's a great question. What happens if we don't go to the cabin?
She'll find a way out eventually and the world will still end. The only way this resolves is if you find her and slay her before that happens. We already know he wants us to slay her. Anything he says is tainted by his motivations. Turn around and leave, go to the cabin. I'm fine with either. So long as we don't just do the same thing again. That would be boring.
My favorite. My voice of the cold is my favorite voice so far. Whatever happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through. I'm done with this. Bye. Turn around and leave.
Sure. We've already seen what happens if we slay her. We might as well explore our surroundings.
Yes.
Get a lay of the land.
I actually like this.
Let's see what we can find. It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over again.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up the cabin, but everything is getting...
Oh my god, his voice is fading away. What is that?
What's going on? Where are we?
Is everything fading away?
I don't know. But it feels like home.
Oh boy.
Did we do this? Is this the end of the world? Was there ever even a world to end?
It's turning into nothingness. Just like last time. As if we killed it. Yeah. So what kind of ending is this? The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There's a distant rumbling. Whoa, man, that sounds really cool. A sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder. Something other comes close. Oh no. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. That's such an awesome sentence. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. What? What? This is a nightmare. Wake up. It's not. Holy shit! It went back to chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yo, what is happening? This is cool.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I want to see what auto does. The end of the world. Have you considered that maybe... Wait, do I only get the same choices? And then the princess. Can someone else do this? Forget it, I'm doing this. Have you considered? Yeah, all of these are the same. Yeah, let's just head over to the cabin. Huh.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Okay, so that's what it does. That's what I thought.
She will lie. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him. He doesn't...
Proceed into the cabin. I got an achievement that says the real Slay the Princess starts here. Great nod to Dark Souls, but...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted. The blade is your implement.
And our voice of the skeptic isn't here either. Huh. The achievement essentially said you'll know when you see it. I'm curious if there's going to be anything different. I am so... What if we just go down without the blade? What if we just go down without the blade? If we just go down without the blade, then maybe they won't lock the door behind us because they need us to take the blade. Yeah, I mean, let's try it. Let's enter the basement without the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
What she said was different, I think. My brain is playing tricks on me. I don't remember if that was what she said in the initial chapter 1.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Shut up. Just go down the stairs without saying anything.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist,
that's
binding her to the
empty.
far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Let's examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Shut up.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
I don't believe you.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Mm-mm.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
So even
You
without
hear the click of a lock
the
sliding
knife,
into place.
they locked the door. Okay. I'm curious what'll happen now. We're both stuck here forever then.
Is someone else here? You try the door.
Alright, let's go back down.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Yeah, but now what are you gonna do now, Raytor?
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
Oh
hesitates
my
before
God.
raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh my god.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs.
Are you kidding me?
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Are you kidding me?
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh no, we're saving her. We're not killing her again.
Fine. Against your better judgment, You place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh.
Her mouth still has the blood. It didn't last time because I just cut her off, but that's a nice little detail. I also really like the use of color here. I know this is a pretty horrible scene to pause at, but all the white and black and stuff, and some of the brown here, but then the reds really highlights what you're freaking doing is terrible. Oh man.
The blade is sharp,
It's still
and it takes
beautiful.
little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Is it weird to say? Like, this is still beautiful. The illustration, I love it. Granted, the subject matter not so much, but this is beautiful.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
We know.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
So about that, you won't be able to... Oh boy, here we go. You're gonna kill me.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't, as the princess... Wait,
I'm gonna say
this
no.
isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What?
Well, here, what if I just slay the princess instead of warning her? See something different. No, I'm not gonna kill her anymore.
Stop that. Your body lunges forward. The blade, but the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before
Wait, this
the
is
blade
different.
has a chance to connect.
Is it different? Hold on. Stop that. Something's come over you. You know what you have to do, and then... Okay.
Stop it. Stop trying to...
Resist.
The blade! Move. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Slightly different. I love it.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
You're gonna kill me again, aren't you?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
You don't have to.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Oh no, even the death one is different.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again.
Oh my God.
You feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I think I'm probably wrong, but I think I'm ready to make another assumption about the game. We are this monstrous creature, right? And the narrator is narrating on behalf of the quote-unquote evil creatures of the world, or the monsters. I don't know that I'm a monster, even though I see my hand like this. I think myself a hero, and I'm trying to save her, but she doesn't have any qualms about killing me because I'm a monster, and she's like good human lady. But she's also very disturbing, so maybe not. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
But she did before.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
She just sliced me with a clinical precision last time.
I'm
Oh my God.
sorry.
So part of me thinks that did she forget, or is she doing this because she likes it? I don't know, but I know for sure that the narrator is not to be trusted.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right?
I'd like it not to, but something tells me we're moving on to chapter 2.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
I really like the spooky soundtrack for this game so far. I'm liking this game a lot.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Goodbye. The damsel. That's the name of the chapters?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end you're here to slay her.
I'm getting... Okay, so it's the same thing. Okay, no, but I died. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Yes! I like these little tricks, like the little way that they subvert your expectations. I'm here thinking that we were gonna get the voice of the skeptic, and now we have the smitten. Now is the smitten a smitten of you were just killed, or is the smitten the voice of someone who's like in love or simping for the princess?
Our beloved?
Probably the latter.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love. And the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
It's definitely the latter.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Shut the fuck up. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? No, I've asked this already. Let's just go in.
A warning. But she will lie.
I
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I think so too. Let's go. The voice of the smitten. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. Oh, I should have changed my voice for that one.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
My passions are too great to be stifled.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Very true.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
In we go. Are we ever gonna get this lady out of the house?
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a... The blade is your implement.
So... what if we take the blade and then approach the mirror?
You take the blade from the table. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Oh, shut up.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us again.
Ah, that's right. I should have gone down there without the blade, because, yeah, okay.
There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Now approach the mirror without telling the narrator about the mirror. Because I think telling the narrator about the mirror and the narrator saying that it's just a wall turns it into the wall. Let's see if that's true.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Do it.
You reach forward
No.
and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Okay.
There was a mirror a second ago, but now
Okay.
it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out
I
of place.
hate that guy already, and he's one of my own voices. I like the voice of the cold so much more.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
This is also subtly different. I love it. Now we have the torches have 3 lights, 3 fires on them, and they're cobblestone floors.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
I roll my eyes every time this voice finishes a sentence.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
She's wearing something.
There's a
different.
heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
She's wearing something different. I think for sure. Different dress. It's still here. And she's not like tied up by like 30 things again.
My love, we're
God.
here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Oh, just kill this guy.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero.
Oh, God.
I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero.
Oh, no. Both of the voices are smitten now.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Alright, just acknowledge that we live in a multiverse.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
I do, mostly because I don't like the narrator, but now I just want her to kill us because I don't like the voice of the smitten.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
He's unbearable.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
It was extremely unfair. I mean, she didn't have a choice. But I'm also... I just want to ask her questions.
I'm sorry.
You killed me
Didn't
last
you
time.
want me to?
It hurt a lot. Why'd you do that?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
So, no bullshit. I want to skip over or shut up this voice every time he speaks and just read it instead. But it's part of the game, and I know that they're doing it. It's supposed to be grating and it's supposed to be annoying. So I'm gonna just be annoyed because that's what I'm supposed. That's, I guess, what I'm supposed to feel. But whatever. I hate this guy. I hate him. So annoying.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
I have to cut you out again. I really didn't care for that last time. What happened after I died? I'm very curious about this, but I wonder if I pick this, if I'll still have a chance to pick this. Let's find out. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Why are you so happy? Yes, I do have a chance. But I have to cut you out again. I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
The fuck?
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
No. You do have a point. That is pretty weird.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
It's kind of an bit of an oxymoron.
You're right, it's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess?
Oh my
she
God,
wants to make
shut
us
the
happy.
fuck up.
My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow. Jesus! No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
Oh God.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
What? I wonder if I said the other thing, if she would have like revealed her quote-unquote evil side.
Not so sure.
So the voice of the hero is sounding way more rational now. He's the one that's keeping us level. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
I know. I'm with you, dude.
That's because she's perfect.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
For once, I agree with you. Let's rescue her.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You're what? Yes.
I think you're taking a... You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try to kill her? Ooh. And then he just says yes. Got it.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You know, maybe we need this weirdo to prevent the narrator from taking over? Alright, let's see.
You wouldn't.
Oh, I have a feeling you would.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand.
Wow.
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Huh.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
I'm not trusting her.
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
No, we're not doing it.
Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
Huh. We leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next. But let's see. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
Damn it. I was gonna say that this voice is so unlikable, but he's starting to grow on me. Why?
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Ooh. I want you to tell... Oh God, we're just gonna go around in circles. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. Yeah. There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Why?
She can't just want to make us happy.
Ooh. Is that coming through? The music distorting? Yes, it has to be. Oh, this is freaky.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Oh no, this is gonna change. Oh, this is gonna take a turn. But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Oh God.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
This is the kind of creepy that's giving me some chills. But I love it. You have to want something more than just making me happy.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now?
Oh, that's right. This
Like
is.
we're the only ones
I just
here?
realized that was happening, that the world was disappearing. Oh no. Oh shit, they took her too. You don't get the chance to ask another question. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I got goosebumps. I'm really enjoying this.
No! She was our perfect match. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. Oh shit, the narrator is gone. Is it? Wait, is it? Yeah. The narrator's gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
A villain vanquished.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Yeah, no, we're approaching that mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Ooh, what do we look like? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. I am a monster. I have wings. Look at my legs. Am I squatting? You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin? Oh shit, you are at the cabin. Approach her. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the spaces between. What?
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What? You're that thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
So many questions. Wow. And then we can either attack the entity or destroy our body. Wow, 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 wow. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Oh no. They're not good. They're not good at all.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
No, no, no. What? No. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
I just realized that this hand that's holding her jaw, I think, opens her mouth when she's actually talking to me. Let me see if that's true. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know
Yep.
only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess? Or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Kinda. In this particular situation, it actually does. It's very important for me to know. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Huh. Interesting.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
I have so many questions. Oh man. Okay. Shit. What do we say? Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? Also, like, I don't want to find these pieces. I just want to save the princess. But, oof. Now they're molded together somehow. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Yeah, that's helpful. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay. But I'm curious what would happen if I just wait. Let's just wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Oh shit. Waiting forever won't do anything. It'll probably just end the game. I wanna know more, but I'm also curious if that'll anger them. Yeah, let's check it out. Let's see if it angers them.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
I really like the narration. Or at least, yeah, I like everything that's been written so far
Back to the box,
by this creature.
because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh my god! The game just closed.